There's a new Jackie O book out. Did anybody hear about this?
No.
It's pretty interesting. Randy Tarbarelli wrote it. He writes some bios that really dig deep, like deeper than most people want an author to dig, and make room for architect Jack Warnicki in Jackie O's team photo, because Jack Warnicki was working on a number of things, including a JFK memorial. He was an architect. And he ends up nailing Jackie all over the place. According to Jack Warnicki, he nailed her in cars, beaches, JFK's bed, Chappaquiddick on top of the memorial, Dealey Plaza. He nails her everywhere.
That means there were pubes everywhere.
No doubt.
She left him everywhere.
I don't know if he nailed her at Dealey Plaza or Chappaquiddick, but I'm pretty sure he did.
Underwater at Chappaquiddick.
They had a steamy love affair, according to Jack. And Jackie was young. She was the youngest first lady ever. I think she was 31 in 1960 when he was inaugurated, or 61.
Was this before Bobby got in there? Didn't Bobby?
Yeah, this is great, Trudy.
Comfort her.
Bobby,
with his peanut.
When Jack Warnicki was just plowing her all over the place, Bobby said, "Jackie, it's too soon," which is like, "Oh, get out of here, Bobby," because Bobby was going to nail her in another 2 years. Bobby nailed her in 67, so maybe he meant it was too soon for him to nail her. Maybe he's talking about himself. But anyway, this is really weird. There's a picture from the book of Jack Warnicki showing Jackie O his model for this architecture thing. And she's wearing the same pink suit she was wearing the day JFK was assassinated.
Oh, really?
Like a year and a half
brain
later.
all over it.
Ew.
I know. I guess she went to 3 or 4 different dry cleaners before she found one that knew how to get brain stains out, apparently. Do you know how to get brain out?
Here it is. Well, she took the brain off and put it back in him, didn't
Here's
she?
the picture.
She did try to put a piece of him back together. So weird. But God, she must have loved that suit.
There's a big
Want to get it
spot on
cleaned?
She couldn't get out.
Oh, no, a piece.
I think he would have retired that suit.
It's kind of like a bumpy
brains
thing,
out.
too, sort of like textured, so it probably was really hard to get brain out.
Well, it's brain colored, kind of.
Oh, it is brain
Yeah, it is.
colored.
That helped, I'm sure. But she did find somebody who was good at getting brain stains out, and I guess she was able to wear it around Jack Warnicki.
Does he talk about that in his book, or no?
He
doesn't
did not.
Okay.
He did not get into that.
And then Ari followed him, or
Ari was like 4 years after that. Robert Kennedy was in between, but he said Jackie dumped him. He said they were on the phone, and they were like, he proposed to her, and they were planning or talking about getting married. And he said he's on the phone with her, and he's telling her that things are going really badly with the architect firm, and that he was $1 million in debt because they'd expanded too fast. And then he said when they hung up, he said, "I love you," and she didn't say it back. And she said she dumped him as soon as he said he was $1 million in debt. See ya.
Oh, and then went to Ari Onassis.
Yeah, Ari
who was
Onassis,
like a
yeah.
bazillionaire, ugly dude, but
And they
with giant
met-
glasses.
He didn't see her much at all until he said 2 months before she died, she wanted to see him, and they met one more time, and she gave him a picture of her and JFK on Inauguration Day, which I wonder how far the dumpster was he chucked that in on the way out. Why would he want a picture of her and JFK? He was in love with her.
Oh, he's
Why would he
looking
want a picture of her and JFK? Well, stupid.
Trying to
kinda
bang her
mean.
one more time?
When she was dying?
Well,
He
why
could
else?
have, yeah.
Farewell bang.
Maybe he wanted to.
He probably wanted to. But he said she was very sexual and very exciting, and God, these rich people are just wild, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. She came from money, too, so that was natural for her.
I was reading the comments, and there were a few people in the comments that called her a high-class whore.
Oh,
because
geez.
she did. I mean, if you didn't have money, you were out. And as soon as she knew he didn't have money, he was out.
Well, come on, you're Jackie. What are you going to do?
Well, you're not going to marry the garbage man, but I mean, he was a phenomenal architect, and he made his money. I mean, he became successful again. It wasn't like it was over, but she just had no patience, I guess. It's crazy.
For the record, really quickly, she was not the youngest first lady.
She was not.
Frances Folsom, a.k.a. Frances Cleveland.
Oh.
Mrs.
To Grover Cleveland. They got married in office. She was 21 when he was 49.
Whoa! Hot! How fucking hot is that?
Wait,
So
Can we see her?
fucking hot.
I don't think she's as hot
she's
as your
beautiful.
imagination.
She's
She's not
beautiful.
that hot. She's not that hot.
Well, she's hot for her period of
Are
time.
you sure? Oh,
Yes, so she's got a big rack.
She's got
Where
a
do you
big
see her
rack.
rack?
Oh, Grover.
That picture that just went by.
This one right
Oh,
That one right there.
Oh,
Look at
yeah.
that.
she's got
she
a
can't-
corset on.
Looks like a power rack in that
it's
picture.
bursting out.
Whoa.
What was that, like 1859?
I think he was hypnotized.
He looks like Bill Murray's brother.
He does. You're right.
Oh my God.